Okay, here we go with video 3, subtracting polynomials. Now, subtracting polynomials, just like addition is the opposite, subtraction is the opposite of addition. Subtracting a polynomial is the opposite of adding polynomials. So, if you have the subtraction sign between these two polynomials, you need to remember to change the signs. When you have small polynomials like this, it's usually pretty easy to collect by terms. You can just look at it at 3x cubed. Well, there's no x cubed sign here, so I have 3x cubed. And then there's no x squared, so I have something minus a 4x squared. So nothing minus 4x squared is minus 4x squared. Okay? And then I have 9 minus a negative 4. What's 9 minus a negative 4? So you change the sign on the 4, it becomes 9 plus 4. And that becomes plus 13. Okay? Let's do another example for you real quick. This one has all the exponents there. So I'm just going to change the sign, and then this one I'm going to do in column form and add the zero coefficient placeholders. So this one I'm just going to change the signs. So it's going to become, I'm going to change that to a addition. I'm going to change all these signs. Make that negative, make this positive, make this a negative, and make this a negative. And then you just add them. So it's 4 minus 7, well it's negative, and then 3x cubed. And you have 2 plus 6, that makes it plus 8x squared, minus 5, minus 5, minus 10x, and then you have negative 9 minus 7 stays more negative, minus 16. All right? Now, you can do it this way if you want to, or you can arrange it in column form, and if you have to, add the zero coefficient placeholders, whichever way makes you feel more comfortable. So if you're going to use a zero coefficient placeholder, first you have to write the first polynomial out in descending order with all, why did I make that a 4 right there? Let's make that a 2. With all the correct exponents there in descending order. So 15x cubed plus 4x squared. There's no x term, so I'm going to add the zero coefficient placeholder plus 0x and then minus 9. Now when you write this second polynomial down here, go ahead and change the signs automatically. Make it a plus and change the sign. So that becomes minus 10x cubed. This becomes minus 3x squared. This becomes negative of a negative is plus x, plus 1x, we'll write plus 1. And this one becomes plus 4. You see how I combined the two steps? I changed the signs and I wrote it in column form. Whichever way you want to do, so make sure you understand the concept. So now all we do is add. 15 minus 10 is 5, and add the variable and exponent. 4 minus 3 is 1, so let's write plus x squared. 0 plus 1 is plus x. And then negative 9 plus 4, it stays more negative, so minus 5. Okay? The next page, I have 2 examples for you to practice real quick. So I want you to pause it and try them, and then when we come back, I'll work these out real quick and show you the answers. Pause, pause, pause. Do it now. All right. Here we come back for the answers. All right. I'm just going to do these in my head because I can, just show you the answers. 9 minus 8 is x cubed. Let's see. 6 minus a negative, so it's going to be 6 plus 3x squared is plus 9x squared. Let's see. 1x minus a negative, so 1x plus 4x is plus 5x. We have a negative 4 minus a negative 5. That means plus 5. So negative 4 plus 5 is plus 1. Okay? This one I'm going to do in my head too, even though there's a zero coefficient. A placeholder needs to go in there. So I have x to the 4th, x cubed, no x squared, there's an x, and then there's no constant. So I have to subtract all this stuff. There's no x to the 4th over here, so it just stays. Okay? So I have negative 3x cubed. There's nothing over here for 3x cubed, so it stays as well. Okay? And then I have 0x squared minus 4x squared, which becomes negative 4x squared. And then I have 1x minus a negative 7x. Minus negative 7x becomes plus 7x. So 1x plus 7x is plus 8x. And I have no constant, so I have 0 minus 9, which is negative 9. And there's your answers. Okay? Hope this helps you guys, and I will see you guys.